traders need this quality. Hi, it's Charlie giving you Saturday's video. And what quality am I talking about? Well, let's actually have a look at this question first of all. So again, we've had so much feedback through from people when we asked them what's holding you back type of thing as far as within your trading. Now, this person said, I have difficulty holding on to winning trades for long. I always end up, you have to read the text, taking partial profit but it eventually hits my full target. I think he's saying there. I'm currently targeting for swing trading, but I always fail to do so. I can't hold a trade for long because I once started as a scalper to day trader. Any tips you can give me for becoming a swing trader? So what are we talking about here today? We're talking about patience, aren't we? And one thing to help develop patience is to go back over any chart and just spend time looking at a chart. Because what tends to happen, if I zoom out a little bit here, our eye naturally will gravitate to what's gone on historically, of course. So our eyes will look at a period like this period down here and say, oh yeah, that was a nice run there, or this was a nice run here, or this was a nice run to the upside here. So our eyes will naturally just look at the entirety of the move with the benefit of hindsight. But what we really should do is zoom in a little bit and actually say, okay, yeah, on this move down here, and really spend the time looking at what's actually happened. That during this move down, there are, of course, retracements like here and like here, quite a big retracement here. Period where it just goes sideways for several days, even though ultimately it comes down to this low down here. And likewise, we could probably find, once we zoom in, we can see that during this entire lovely move overall in this leg down here, but look, that's gone sideways for over a week there. This has gone sideways and pullback for, again, over a week. And likewise a pullback here. So when we actually delve into any move in the market, so if we take this lovely bull run that we've had here, even within a bull run, you've got to look, our eyes will naturally say, oh yes, that was a lovely leg from down here to up here. And our eyes will naturally forget, and they'll do play tricks on us, really, that, look, that's what, nearly 2 weeks of sideways price action there. This is, I don't know how many weeks that is, but probably approaching a month of overall sideways price action. And the more that you spend time looking at the charts, going back over historical charts and looking at, even when there has been some nice trending moves, that within that there's plenty of periods where the market will slow down its ascent for a while and it'll chop around and go sideways. So that person who's saying they struggle to hold on to their trades and they end up bailing out soon, well, here's one little tip for you. Spend some time looking back over history and you'll see it time and time again that, yes, in any upwards move, there, from here down this zone to up here, how much of the time is actually the market going sideways or pulling back? And it's happening all of the time. And once you accept that, it makes it a lot easier for you when you're trading with real money in the live market and accepting that, oh, right, yeah, the market is going to go sideways. It is going to pull back. And if you use visualization exercises, which is what we're essentially doing here by going back and looking at even within some of the nicest of trends like this trend here, then in real time, oh look, there's easily a week of sideways there. And certainly from when we peaked here, okay, we made a marginal peak here, but we can certainly say that was a whole period where there wasn't a lot going on. And certainly a whole period here where that's another 2-3 weeks of sideways and chopping around there, even within the context of this run. Now, it doesn't matter if this is a daily chart, which is what I've got up here, or whether this is a 4-hour chart. The type of price action is going to be the same. So unfortunately, you have to tell yourself that most of the time, the market is not going to just do this up, 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 up until it hits your target. It's going to go up, it's going to pull back, it's going to consolidate, get choppy, and it might end up, even if it does go to your target, it's going to go there via via all sorts of loops and pullbacks, even if it is going to go up to your target. So if you can start to tell yourself that, then you're in a better position to stay true to your trade and stay in the position rather than jumping out, because then we start to really accept that we need that patience. As Jim Rogers, the billionaire founder of or co-partner of George Soros, always said, the best traders, the best investors learn how to sit on their hands. And that's what we need to do, whether you're swing trading or even if you're day trading and holding on for a trade which might only be running for 30 or 40 points. You still got to have an element of patience even within that. So it doesn't have to be, what I'm talking about here, and oh yeah, that's a whole period of 5 months. It doesn't have to be that. You're still going to have patience relative to the trade that you're in. If this was a 4-hour chart, this entire period might still be a couple of weeks or more. So patience is one of the most important things you're going to need as a trader, but you need to visualize that. You need to visualize the fact that, yes, I'm going to get into this trade now, and even if it starts moving in my direction, it's a bonus if it just goes straight up to your target. A lot of the time, there's going to be all of these shenanigans that go on in between, and you have to stay true to your plan. Stay true to your plan. The people, the traders that stay with their plan, even on those trades that go up and end up pulling back and just stopping them out, they'll shrug that off and they'll move on to the next trade. And it's the traders that do that are the ones who are best prepared going forwards. Hopefully that's given you a load of food for thought here on Saturday with regards to being patient. And that's just one element of how you can help going about that visualization exercise and saying, yes, take the charts back, spend time just looking at a historical price action so you get used to saying, oh yeah, look, that went sideways there for 2 weeks and so on and so forth, so that helps you when you're in your own trades.